If you've been searching for meaningful ways to bring magic into your daily life this January, these 8 practices will connect you to the season's natural rhythms and help you craft intentions that actually take root. Hello, my darlings, and welcome. Today, I want to share with you 8 beautiful ways to infuse your daily life with magic this January. As we emerge from the darkest time of year into the growing light, begin a fresh calendar, and experience winter's quiet depth, this is a powerful time to work with intention setting, purification, and the dormant potential that rests beneath the frozen surface. Let's do some magical crafting. I've created a printable Book of Shadows page with an overview of January's energy and 8 magic suggestions for the month. If you'd like to download a PDF of this grimoire page, check out the link below the video. January brings gradually lengthening days as we emerge from December's darkness. Create a simple practice to harness this growing light energy without needing to rise at dawn. Any morning, simply find a moment to pause near a window where natural daylight enters your home. Stand or sit comfortably in this pool of winter sunlight, holding your hands open before you, palms up in a receptive gesture. Feel the subtle warmth on your skin, even on the coldest January days, and acknowledge the sun's faithful return. Speak aloud one clear intention for something you wish to grow with the increasing light. Keep your statement positive, present tense, and specific. I am creating a peaceful home environment rather than I want less chaos. This practice aligns your personal goals with the natural expansion of solar energy occurring in January. I find this especially powerful when done consistently throughout the month, perhaps while enjoying your morning beverage, witnessing how both the daylight and your intentions incrementally expand. This ritual requires nothing but a moment of presence and creates a profound connection to January's subtle but essential shift towards the light's return. January often brings the most intricate ice formations of the year, frost patterns, snowflakes, and frozen water in various forms, creating ephemeral but beautiful crystalline patterns on windows, fallen leaves, and outdoor surfaces. Establish a simple divinatory practice of frost reading by observing these natural ice formations. On mornings when frost is present, take a few minutes to carefully observe the patterns it creates. Like reading tea leaves, allow your intuition to notice shapes, lines, or images that form in the frost. These might relate to current questions in your life or offer general insight about the coming winter season. Photograph interesting patterns to study later, or simply take mental notes of your observations. As the sun rises and the frost melts away, recognize the wisdom in these temporary messages. Beauty and insight often come in forms that don't last, teaching us about impermanence and the value of present moment awareness. You may also wish to create a simple ritual with ice you form yourself. Fill a small bowl with water and place within it a small paper with a written word representing something you wish to dissolve or transform. Perhaps the word fear, procrastination, or doubt. Place the bowl outside or in your freezer until frozen solid. Once frozen, bring the ice into a warm space and observe mindfully as it transforms back into water, visualizing your chosen limitation dissolving along with the ice. This practice works with January's natural freeze and thaw cycles, to create powerful metaphorical magic without requiring any special materials beyond what nature freely provides. January's indoor-focused days create the perfect opportunity for establishing a magical simmer pot practice to cleanse and enhance your home's energy. Fill a pot with water and add ingredients with magical properties, perhaps orange peels for purification, cinnamon sticks for protection and prosperity, cloves for banishing negativity, and pine needles for longevity and resilience. Set this pot to simmer on low heat, allowing the aromatic steam to fill your home. As the scent disperses, visualize it carrying protective, purifying energy into every corner of your space. When you're finished, the liquid can be cooled and used to wipe down doorways or windowsills as a magical cleanser. This practice transforms your home energetically while creating a sensory-rich environment during January's often stark days. January's quieter pace and indoor-focused days offer the perfect opportunity to establish a magical reading practice that nourishes both mind and spirit. Create a cozy ritual space with a comfortable chair, a soft blanket, and gentle lighting, perhaps a candle safely placed nearby. Select a book that calls to you, whether fiction that transports you to another world, poetry that speaks to your soul, or nonfiction that expands your understanding. Before beginning your reading session, hold the book between your palms for a moment and set an intention to receive exactly the wisdom or escape that you need this winter season. You might say something like, "May these words bring me insight, comfort, or the perfect distraction from winter's challenges." As you read, keep a special notebook nearby to record passages that particularly resonate, creating a personal grimoire of winter's wisdom. This practice transforms ordinary reading into a magical act of self-care and inner nourishment during January's contemplative energy. I find that dedicating even 15 minutes a day to this ritual creates a sanctuary of calm and insight during winter's sometimes challenging days, connecting you to the ancient tradition of storytelling around the winter hearth. One way to connect to ancient winter traditions of candle making is by doing a simple hand-dip candle craft. Melt soy wax or beeswax in a tall container using a double boiler method. While the wax melts, focus on filling it with your intentions for light, warmth, and guidance through winter's remaining weeks. Cut wicking to your desired length and hold it from the top, dipping the string into the melted wax and then lifting it out to cool for a moment. Repeat this dipping process, allowing each layer to cool slightly between dips, gradually building up your candle's thickness. As you work, maintain focused intention on what this growing light represents for you. This rhythmic, meditative craft connects you to generations of ancestors who created light sources during winter's darkness. Your finished candle can be used in rituals or as a symbol of the growing light. If candle dipping feels too complex, simply melting wax into a small jar with a wick while focusing on the same intentions creates similar magic with less technical challenge. January's position at the year's beginning makes it ideal for threshold magic, rituals focused on the liminal spaces where your home meets the external world. Create a powerful cleansing practice for your main entrance. Begin by physically cleaning your threshold, sweeping the doorstep, wiping down the door frame, and polishing any hardware. As you clean, visualize removing all stagnant or negative energy from the previous year. Once you've physically cleaned your doorway, create a simple magical wash by adding salt and a few drops of lemon juice or lemon essential oil to a small amount of water. Dip your fingers in this solution and trace protective symbols on the tops and sides of your door frame. You can use a simple pentacle or create a protective sigil of your own. Use whatever symbol holds meaning for you, and as you do, speak your intentions. This threshold allows only positive energy, love, and abundance to enter. This ritual creates energetic protection for your home while acknowledging January's symbolic role as the threshold of the new year. January's bare trees reveal spectacular branching patterns normally hidden by leaves, creating the perfect inspiration for magical silhouette art. On a clear day, take a mindful walk and photograph or carefully observe the silhouettes of different trees against the sky. Back at home, you can create simple art inspired by these patterns using black paper cutouts, ink on white paper, or even just pencil sketches. Adding magic to this process occurs as you recreate these natural forms and reflect on the hidden patterns in your own life, the underlying structures that remain when our outer layers are stripped away. This thoughtful art practice connects you to the essential beauty of winter's seemingly barren landscape and the wisdom of dormancy and inner strength. No artistic expertise is needed. Simple line drawings or even tracing shadows can create beautiful results. The finished pieces can be displayed on your altar or your walls as reminders of January's quiet but powerful energy of revealed essentials. January's position as the gateway to a new year makes it perfect for a reflective tarot practice that honors both transition and intention. Retreat to a quiet space with your tarot deck and journal, perhaps lighting a candle to mark this time as sacred. Draw 3 cards representing different aspects of your journey through this threshold moment. The first card represents what you're leaving behind from the past year, the lessons learned, patterns released, or chapters closing. The second card illuminates where you currently stand on this threshold between years, your present state, your resources, or the energy available to you right now. The third card reveals what energy you're moving toward in the new year, the qualities beckoning you forward, the potential waiting to unfold, or the focus that will serve your highest good. After drawing your cards, spend time journaling about how each one speaks to your January intentions. What wisdom does the first card offer about releasing the past? How does the second card affirm or challenge your current position? And what invitation does the third card extend for the year ahead? This practice creates a meaningful dialogue between your conscious intentions and your intuitive wisdom, helping you move into January with clarity and purpose. I find this spread is especially powerful when done on New Year's Day or during the first week of January, setting a reflective tone for the entire year ahead. Remember, your magical practice thrives not in complexity, but in presence, intention, and genuine connection. I hope that some of these January activities resonate with you and that you choose a few to try during the month. Adding a few of these practices to your month can create a foundation of enchantment that helps you move through winter's depth with purpose and appreciation. Don't feel the need to incorporate all of these practices at once. Choose the ones that resonate most deeply with your current needs and circumstances. True magic emerges not from elaborate rituals or expensive tools, but from your authentic relationship with natural cycles and your willingness to perceive the extraordinary within the ordinary moments of each winter's day.